my name is Charles Sterling, and in today's video, we're going to walk you through how to get started with Power Apps. One of the best resources for learning Power Apps is the community. And in this video, we're going to take a look at 3 different community members who've actually done an amazing amount of content to help you get started. If you're new to Power Apps is a platform for creating low-code applications. And these applications can still integrate back into your traditional development processes. The first thing that you need for building Power Apps is a Microsoft 365 tenant. A Microsoft 365 tenant is where we go to log in, we create our accounts, and we interact with Power Apps using that tenant. April Dunnam, one of our cloud advocates, has done an amazing video on how to create those tenants and actually get started with Power Apps. Let's queue up some of April here.
With this license, you get 25 user license that you can use, and you can use it to your heart's content to test and dev anything out. So with this license, you'll get access to SharePoint, which is a great starting point when you're learning Power Apps, a great data repository, OneDrive, Outlook, Teams, Planner, all of those services which you'll probably need to use when you're learning Power Apps to do some integrations. You'll also get the Office 365 seeded versions of Power Apps and Power Automate.
Perfect. Okay. Now, in addition to this getting started video, April has all kinds of other videos on her channel. And one of the topics that she really gets into is our favorite topic, which is the development process involving the Power Platform. So if you're a traditional developer using Visual Studio Code, you'll want to check out her channel because she shows how you can integrate with Power Apps in the Power Platform. Okay, we've got our tenant. So what's the next step? You're going to want to understand the architecture, the building blocks that goes into building a Power App. Jese Navaranjan, one of our MVPs, has created a great video on what is that infrastructure? What are those building blocks that make up Power Apps itself? Let's actually watch some of Jesse's video where she walks through that here.
So here is a snapshot of all the different connectors. Well, there's a couple on the page, not all of them, but do think about the fact that in Power Apps you can connect to so many of these and actually have that information in your app. A second slide here is about storage options. So when thinking about Power Apps and building, we need to think about our backend systems and where we're going to store our data. So to do that, we have SharePoint, which we could use, Dataverse, SQL, on-premise data, and of course Dataverse, the second one being Dataverse for Teams.
Perfect. And just like April, Jese has a ton of other videos. One of her passions or one of her hot topics lately has been certification. So if becoming certified in the Power Platform is of interest to you, do check out her entire video series on the Microsoft Power Platform certification, including Power Apps. Her last videos have actually been deep dives on model-based applications. So again, if you want to know more about model-based, Jese has the videos for you. Okay, I understand the building blocks. I actually got my tenant. What's the next step? You're going to want to create an application. The best resource for building Power Apps applications that I know of is the App in a Day training created by Microsoft and delivered by amazing people like Jese and Lisa Crosby out in Australia and Reza Durrani in Texas and Brian Knight in Florida. And Brian Knight is actually taking it a step further. In addition to delivering it at 1 to few training sessions, he's actually made it available as a virtual class that you can go out and look at on the community. So let's go out and queue up some of Brian's training on Power Apps and App in a Day.
These lecture exercises are amazing, and you're going to learn a ton from them. So to start this journey, all you'll need is a trial license of Power Apps, and you can get that at powerapps.com. Now, what type of apps are you going to build are simply amazing for the amount of investment you're going to do in this free class. So let's take a look at what those look like. So if we go over to here, you're going to see, first of all, you're going to build this really elaborate Canvas application, which allows for a PC requisition where my customers can go through, they can compare 2 PCs, and they ultimately can go through and order one of those PCs. Again, this is going to be built in just one lab. After that, you'll go through and build a model-driven application, which walks through the procurement process of actually taking that PC that was requested all the way to delivery to that customer.
Brian, in addition to this video, actually has a lot of other training videos. His latest is on actually how to build Power Virtual Agents chatbots. So if you ever want to learn a chatbot, be sure and check out his channel or actually find it on the community. Thank you very much, and I hope that this helps you get started with Power Apps. Make sure and check out this and other great content at community.powerapps.com, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the community.